Okay, so fumbling and bumbling here. I got both cameras going, I believe. I reset them. And we're going to see how the 2025 BMW R1300 GS Adventure ASA transmission is on the Thruway. I have my navigation set to take me to Medina, a canal town, old canal town. Nice bridge there. I have a thing about taking pictures of bikes, motorcycles by bridges. So I'm going to, we're going to take a run to, man, I got an itch. I don't know if I'm going to make it to Medina, but I'm at least probably going to give you a 15-minute ride on the Thruway. And we'll see how this bike performs on the Thruway. Difficult time finding a spot to mount the camera because this fairing, this windshield is so big. My brother, trying to talk to my brother all day, and then he calls me when I'm doing a video. What the heck, Pat? What the heck? Okay, so we're gonna get on the Thruway, and we're gonna see how she is on the Thruway. How does it compare to the Honda Goldwing? And I have an easy pass. It's in my upper chest pocket, left-hand chest pocket. We'll see how she performs on the Thruway. Plane landing. I have Blink 182 playing in my helmet, which is a little distracting, I have to tell you. Insta360 camera is going. It's in 5th gear. Ooh, mama. I'm going to set cruise to 75. This is probably the worst condition when you have trucks, big box trucks, tractor trailers ahead of you. This is the worst. You can see the cruise control is slowing her down. I'm going to get into the left. I'm not going to touch the throttle. I'm going to get into the left lane, passing lane. Guys, I'm passing. Take it easy. Easy. A lot of guys were upset. I was in the left-hand lane and I wasn't passing. Going by a big truck. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I feel wind buffeting across my chest. That could be from the truck ahead of me, because there is a whirlpool or vortex behind those big box trucks. I have buffeting in my chest, left to right, and it could be from that truck. I have my cruise set to 75, and I'm passing vehicles. I see there's a car behind me, but I'm passing trucks. She's actually beautiful on the Thruway. This is my touring bike. Beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm going to get in the right lane and let this car pass me. Bada bing. So, boy, tracking. These BMWs track, boy. They are so balanced. And I have these huge box panniers on the bike. So let's lift my visor. Wow, won't stay up. So there is some buffeting wind right where my visor is here, and that's why I won't stay up. But on my eyes, there is almost very light wind. Again, there's some buffeting. You'll notice a difference. Let's see if you'll notice the sound difference. A lot of buffeting from this truck ahead of me. I'm going to to get in the left lane. I'm going to pass. Okay, and again, I didn't touch the throttle. She's accelerating and slowing down if she needs. Watch to see if you can pick up the sound when I drop the windshield. How well this windshield performs. Okay, I can feel the wind right on my head. I can feel the buffeting, the wind blast right on my head. She is heavy enough that these trucks, the wind blast from these trucks, does not push her around. She's a beast. Now I'm going to open the visor, but it's not going to stay open. I can't open it and the windshield, but let's give you a sound with the visor open and the windshield down. Use the lever button, the rocker button to raise the windshield up. Big difference. I think you can hear a big difference. I can feel it and hear it. By the way, the speed limit's 65. You can see no one's following the speed limit. I've been on the Thruway a little over 4 miles, but the ride, is a ride as good as a Goldwing? The Goldwing like it's floating on air. So the answer to that question is no. It does not ride as good as a Goldwing. The suspension, which frankly not too many bikes do. I have no problem telling you that. Not too many bikes ride as well as a Goldwing. And again, guys, I'm in the left lane, but I'm passing. I'm passing in the left lane. See the cars I'm passing? Okay, so the Goldwing does not ride as well as a Goldwing. This is going to shock you. Brace yourselves. This is the honest to God truth. It rides probably better than any other bike I've ever been on. Ducati, Triumph, Husqvarna, Hondas outside of a Goldwing. It rides pretty. Harley Davidson. I will tell you, the ride, obviously over 8 inches of suspension travel on this bike and 3 inches on the Harley. It rides better than the Harley. I actually think the head, even with my 13.5-inch Clockworks windshield on my Road Glide, 2024 Road Glide, the wind protection on this with the stock windshield on my head is better on the Harley. The Harley, I don't know if it's my front forks or what on the Harley. There's a harmonic something, whether it's wind on my helmet or the suspension, my vision actually gets a little blurred. Crazy, isn't it? I'm debating, should I stand up? I want to stand up. Okay, standing up, 66, the cruise slowed to 66. Standing up on these Black Dog foot pegs, 66 miles an hour. She's great. She's great. Stretch my legs. There's a car coming up on my right. That's nice. He's going to pass me on my right. Again, guys, I'm passing vehicles. Adaptive cruise control is on. This bike is excellent. Vibration, ever so slight vibration in the grips and on my feet. Remember, I have Black Dog foot pegs, so almost, we just knocked off 4 miles, so I've done 8 miles really quick. So ever so slight vibration on the foot pegs. So let's compare it to the Goldwings. I'd say less, certainly less vibration than the Goldwing. What I'd say it's second or third. My Harley, I gotta tell you, my Harley in the grips and floorboards, I don't think has any vibration. Now I got a car behind me, a Jeep, I think. I'm gonna let him pass. Get in the right lane, let all these cars pass. Pass little guppies, going 75 miles an hour. Oh, and they're passing. There they go, muchachos. muchachos. Just clicked off another mile, guys. 75 miles an hour. So they're probably touching 80. So now that I have some distance away from a truck, the wind is on my biceps, which is typical for any adventure bike I have. But guys, I'm getting a bug on every video. Every time I turn the camera on, I get a bug splatter. Where I had 2 weeks of riding without bugs, and it was great. So I don't want to say, and I never sync the video. Damn it! I hope. Okay. Look at 8 gallons of fuel. Why do I want this as my touring bike? Probably more storage on this bike, other than not being able to carry 2 helmets in the center pannier when I get it. When I get the expandable panniers, more storage on this motorcycle than I think any other bike that you can buy, except maybe a huge Harley trike. 8 gallons of fuel, roughly 48 miles to the gallon, especially on the highway. Electronic active suspension, telelever front end. I think the rear suspension's called paralever. Shaft drive, quiet shaft drive. Excellent street tires. I don't know what's on them, but I think they're great street tires. It's beautiful. I really see one negative. I'll give you one negative for highway. If you're pounding highway miles, the seat is hard. No, I'm not sure why they did that. I think everyone's complained about the seat on this bike and on the GS. Right, I'm gonna scoot into the left lane. Oh, the seat is hard on the bike. Caught that up as a negative. Otherwise, on the Thruway, camera's still running. Otherwise, on the Thruway, she's excellent, guys. Beautiful, beautiful machine. Beautiful machine. Still, I have to give the top. We'll see. I'm going to demo a CVO Harley Davidson Road Glide. We'll see how that is on the Thruway. We'll demo that. But this bike is excellent on the Thruway. I would put it maybe second to the Goldwing. Goldwing runs away with it. But this bike, BMW, for an adventure bike, she is outstanding. Just outstanding. Exceptional. I'm going to let the camera run until I get off the Thruway, guys. I'm going to let her run off. Let's see. Am I going to get a wind blast that's going to push me around from this truck? I'm going to snuggle up to the truck. Am I going to get a wind blast? Am I going to lose control? I could feel it on my helmet a little bit. She's a monster. This low-end grunt German built in Berlin Rhino. She's a rhino. No one's pushing her around. Okay, let's get up to 75 miles an hour, and it's going to be at $4,000 at 75. I know that. Oh my! Look at this truck. Holy cow! Did you see that? He's fooling around, or he's going to block me from going ahead. They're going to be jerks, man. They almost touched. Not good. Guys, see why I like to stay in the left lane when it gets a lot of traffic merging. Oh, this is my exit. Okay, Marauders. We're getting off the Thruway. This was the This was a Thruway test on the 2025 BMW R1300 GS Adventure. And I think it's been El Terrifico on the Thruway. That one through a little pothole. She is El Terrifico. Ba-blump. New York roads. Okay, I'm going to shut my cameras down. Marauders, hope you enjoyed the video. Wow, I'm pretty close to Medina. That was pretty interesting. I think I'm going to make my run to Medina. Maybe I'll pick you up a little later when I'm heading to Medina on another video. Marauders, hope you consider subscribing to my channel. Like the video, share it with a friend. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for taking your valuable time to watch the video. I don't say that much. Please ride safe. Enjoy whatever your hobby is. Enjoy. And I hope to see you on the trail. Thank you and God bless. Gonna sync the video. Should I do a long blast? No. One blast should do it, hopefully, to sync the video. Put the cruise on. And shut these cameras down.